The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Sorry about my voice, and I hope to be with you soon because a lot of you are asking about the voice over. The United States of America, Donald Trump and his American first interest came out to tell us that there are people that are in the United States of America. To him, they are a danger to the society of the United States of America. So for that matter, they want these people out of the country. And African countries are receiving them. This is not the first time the United States of America is doing this. It's like Africa has become a dumping place for other people. And our leaders are quiet. Yet these same leaders cannot come together and give us echo in ECOWAS. They cannot come together to give us the borderless Africa we are calling for, and one military, one army, and one leadership. Yet, under the watch of African Union, African leaders are accepting deportees from other nations. Democracy have sued government of Ghana for accepting U.S. deportees because to them, they are giving right to people which violates our constitution.
I'm sure you have seen the writs, and I'll start with you, Ishak.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a useful exercise? I mean, from what you cited, do you think this is a good
Yes.
it's a good step in the right direction?
Thank you very much. I must admit, I thought of bringing a case of this nature against the government for breach of the constitution.
Oh,
So when I saw this particular writ, I really welcome it. And I'm so glad that a group of competent people, I mean, if you look at the writ, it's so well written that it melts my heart. You see, breaching the constitution is a very fundamental issue, and we shouldn't take it lightly, regardless of the reason why it is breached. Breach should be taken as a serious fundamental, especially, as I said earlier, this is a repeated offender. In the Margaret Bamford and Nana B case, the court made it clear about the application of Article 75. One would have thought that the second coming of John Mahama, he would avoid breaching the constitution. And it is the same article he has gone to breach. It's like he has just taken a cavalier attitude to the constitution. But the constitution is a fundamental law of the land. We ought to have regards to it. There is a lot in the writ, but let me just pick on two issues that I can help. Let me try and see what I can help educate the public, because I've been teaching in that aspect of the law at least for the past 2 years at the UPSA, and I've taught it also in Kameri. So throughout the world, countries are basically divided into two systems when it comes to the application of international law to the municipal level. So we have what we call the muni state, and then we have the dual state. So the muni states are countries like France, Germany, and other civil law countries. When the president signs international treaty, or let me put it, the executives, because it empowers the foreign minister to sign on behalf of Ghana, or people that the president will give something to them called people with full powers. They can sign on behalf of the country. So in a money state, usually they will have the opportunity to debate the treaty. So once the president signs, it is incorporated in the municipal law, or something we generally call the domestic law. There's no need to do anything. But as I said, there are other states called the dual states, which is embraced by common law countries, such as Britain, Canada, United States, Jamaica, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Ghana as well. So if you look at the wording of Article 75, it embraces what we call the dual state. The president plays a role, and parliament plays a role. So if you look at the first part of Article 75, it allows the president to execute international agreements, but they cannot impose obligations on the state or give rights to people or form part of our domestic law until parliament ratifies them. So even if in the absence of Article 75, or if it is an absence of the constitution as they have in the United Kingdom, you may still breach it because they know they are a dual state. Now, if you look at the Vienna Convention and Law of Treaties, it defines what a treaty is. They say they are international agreement, and when you go subsequently, the nature of this agreement is recognized by international law to impose obligations on states or give rise to certain people. For example, the human rights law. This is why they say states have personalities, even though some organizations might have personalities. But generally, international law recognizes states to have international personality. Now, the wording of what constitutes a treaty usually exclude memorandum of association, because memorandum of associations, they are preparatory work, which, if it is purely a memorandum of association, it may not require parliamentary ratification. But if you look at this memorandum of understanding, even though we haven't seen it, but we can feel the impact. The impact is that it imposes obligations on Ghana, because we are asked to receive foreign deportees. And it also gives rise to people, because it allows those people to enter. So that is a form of a right. If that were to happen, you can no longer say this is a memorandum of understanding. It's a memorandum of understanding abuse. It is used as a treaty. And if that is the case, Article 75 of the 1982 Constitution kicked in. The executive do not have power to do that. You can execute it, but they cannot arrive in our country until Parliament ratify it.
Majority of us don't understand that what our leaders are doing, accepting these people, might have some sort of harm in the nearby future. Maybe by then we might not be there, or these leaders might not be there. The foreign minister came out with his beautiful speech, explained everything, and on the surface it is so beautiful, and we think that he has done the right thing. But other people are seeing what he has done to be wrong. See, regardless of whatever conditions that he signed and he think is best, and for that matter he accepted these deportees, it's still not right. It's like barter trading. We are finding an excuse to justify whatever we have done, but it doesn't change the fact that the United States of America saw these people to be a danger to their society, and we are accepting them. Uganda did, Rwanda did, and a lot of African countries are accepting these people. Why must Africa become a dumping place for anything that the West and America do not want? They can never give us their technology. Anything that is of importance to them, the African is not supposed to get it. Look at even that thing we call education. Is this education? Memorization? A for apple, B for ball. Is this what we call education? When we even complete school, we can use whatever knowledge we claim we've acquired to generate something, and we call this one education. We are all excited about it, changing curriculums here and there. But Africans are excited. When it comes to other nations, Africans, especially Ghanaians, are excited to talk about other leaders. But when it comes to them, they wear the party color. And when you are trying to speak the truth, Ghanaians will say you hate their party. There are a lot of things that our leaders, these democratic leaders, do that we don't know. They always tell us the surface. But years to come, we'll see the damage of these things that they are doing, that we, the youth, are following blindly. There is no democratic leader that is serving your interest. And some of us believe that the parties that we have voted for will change anything. No. We are having issues that are disturbing us. Look at what Madagascar did. Ghana, we are facing more than that, yet we are quiet, all in the name of it is my party that is in power. And we are made to believe that Ghana is at peace because all is well. Ghana is at peace, and we are not seeing all these insurgencies because Ghana is an obedient nation. The day Ghana will rise up to take control over everything that is in Ghana, we'll see all these insurgencies we are seeing in neighboring countries and we claim that we are at peace. We need to voice out. Let's put party aside. And that is the problem of Africa. Some of us are of the view that we can never unite, so we have to fight for our own countries. Until we get a leader that will rule over all these nations that our imperialists created, the oppressors created, we can never unite as a people. And if we are not able to unite, we'll have problem. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, even Nigeria, Tinubu, that we thought that Tinubu would even accept these deportees. Tinubu surprised everybody and washed his hands off. But Ghana is finding reasons all in the name of visa. If we don't travel to the United States of America, won't we leave? But because we love to go there, we are seeing this to be the best thing because you love visa than your own safety. But wherever we think we are running to, because Ghana is not a good place, these same people, when we finish giving them what they want, will still bring us back to the same Ghana we are running away from. So it's better we sit here like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are doing to change the narrative in Ghana. And if other nations are rejecting the demands of the United States of America and Ghana and other nations are accepting, this is how these people always win over us. So we need to get a leader who will say no, who wouldn't accept, and no other nation in the continent can go in for these people. But until then, we'll continue to be in this way. And Madagascar, other nations that we at least think that they can even rise up are rising up. But we are still eating party. When we call for national issues, we don't see numbers to come out because we are always playing party. But this party is affecting you and I. So that's the latest around the world and in Ghana.